building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And it's the opening contest for the two teams in this Champions League season. It's Sporting up against Aston Villa.
Well, thanks, Derek. As always, when you're playing your first match, there's going to be a little bit of anxiety and tension. But these are two decent teams, so I'm expecting a really good game today.
Here's the lineup for Sporting.
Well, it looks like a 3-4-2-1, but key to this formation will be the two wing-backs. They've got a lot of ground to cover, both in attack and defensively.
And here's the starting 11 for Aston Villa. Ezri Konsa starts alongside Tyrone Mings in central defence. Yuri Tielemans plays alongside Boubacar Kamara in the centre of midfield. And leading the line today is Ollie Watkins. And the contest begins. Tielemans. Jacob Ramsey. Here's Tielemans. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Well, they could be in trouble now. And I think that's one we could have called from 5 miles away, Stuart. Clear red card offence.
Well, you've obviously got very good eyesight, but no doubt about that. He stopped the goal-scoring opportunity there. He had to go.
I had my eyes tested last week, I'll have you know. He'll try his luck here. Superb block. Played over. Half-hearted clearance. Well, they can keep possession now. Cow. And it's a quality pass. Oh, that's a solid piece of defending when it looked as though it might go wrong for them. Tielemans. Asensio. Is this the moment? An early goal. It is the ideal opening.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
So the action continues, and a wake-up call for the Sporting players. Can they offer a response? Morten Hjulman. Trincao. On the ball with Pedro Gonçalves. Brilliantly blocked. Trincao. He has time to play it over. Takes the shot. And there it is! The equaliser! Down to 10 men, but showing guts and determination.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. He skips past his marker, and that gives him the space to get his shot away. Excellent stuff from him.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Lucadinha. Tielemans. It's with Camara. Boubacar Camara. Here is Marco Asensio. Trying to open up the defence. And the keeper's hand does the trick. Inacio. And the ball with Pedro Gonçalves. Morten Hjulman. A lot to like about this Sporting move. Can they nudge in front? And a goal! A player down they might be, but that's not bothering them one little bit.
Well, let's look at this again. He's done superbly well to pick out a teammate here, and then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Tyrone Mings. Ollie Watkins. Oh, maybe the equaliser. That was going in. Chance to set up an equaliser from the corner. And taken short. That's an effective cross aimed at the back post. Not out of the woods yet. Able to get his body in the way. Decides to shoot. Blocked again.
Well, Villa can't do much more than that to draw level. That was a terrific save.
Well, attacks are plenty, but now defensive resilience is what's called for. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection, so now a throw-in. And clears the danger. Victor Gyökeres. It's there for him! And that's the piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. And played short. Now what can they do from here? Very quick thinking there. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Morgan Rogers. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Rogers. He's going forward well here. Asensio. Opportunity here. And he's gone and scored to level us again.
Well, just look at the setup here. It's such a clever backheel. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish. Well, I think we can say Unai Emery's fairly happy they've got back on level terms here. That's a great reaction.
So back underway, dead level, 2-2. Not totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Big chance! And a goal! Down to 10, but don't write them off just yet. 1-0.
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
Managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. We certainly have got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Stuart.
Well, that was a magnificent first-half display. Not just because he scored a hat-trick. His all-round game was so inventive, it was clever, and it was full of skill. Just how many will he score if he continues that form in the second half?
So into the second half, Sporting in front, but still they have work to do. Pedro Gonçalves. And a chance to whip it in here. Promising position, this. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. Boubacar Kamara. Watkins. Nicely timed tackle. Morten Hjulmand. Trincao. And Sporting in a position of potential menace. It did look on for them, but not to be. Watkins. Asensio. Can he finish? And a Fantastic diving save. There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes. And now both sides will make personnel switches. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. Marco Asensio. Tremendous block. Opportunity here. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, here we can see it again, and no wonder the manager is furious. They just have to get tighter here, deal with the danger, otherwise that's the outcome. Not good enough defensively.
Underway once more, level at 3-3. Trincao. So half an hour remaining. Attacking possibilities for Sporting here. Could play it in. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Marco Asensio. Oh, big chance. Oh, yes, a goal. Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Trincao. Schulman. On to Trincao. And the challenge, crisp and clean. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Bailey. Making sure it didn't get past him. And the referee blows for a foul. And it is substitution time at this juncture. Not just from one side, but from both. And a long way out. Oh, what an exquisite goal! Absolute perfection.
Well, they love him and he loves them. It's great scenes here. Well, as you can see, what a strike from distance this is. It's a stunning goal, but really the keeper shouldn't be beaten from there. Well, he's a happy man at the moment. Unai Emery's side are in complete control of this game.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Victor Gyökeres. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Promising pass. Not messing around with that clearance. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Boubacar Kamara. Pau Torres. Well, possession is the watchword inside their own territory. Bailey. Crossing possibilities. Pretty clear who got the last touch, so it will be a corner. sending it in. Not the most confident clearance. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And Sporting can use width to good effect. And played in. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Clean challenge. So on the cusp of the final whistle, and the visitors very much in command, Stuart.
Yeah, this has been a good performance. They've looked really sharp.
Oh, they could put it away, Stuart. Keeper did his job to begin with. Oh, breezing past him. And a goal to tighten things up. They've thrown themselves a lifeline.
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
Well, I must say I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. Bailey. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 3 extra minutes. That's a good pass. Bailey. Tielemans. Stopped a certain goal. And that is full time. Really, the worst possible start, you've got to say.
Well, that's not the result they were looking for. It makes the next game really important now. They need to respond in that one.
No two ways about it. He really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
Yeah, he was superb today. He took his goals really well, but it was his general play that impressed me. Lots of energy, great movement, and so skillful.